I'm Molly Smith. I'm Artistic Director here at Arena Stage, and welcome to Arena Stage! I just want to welcome you because you've come from all parts of the country to be part of From Scarcity to Abundance, our convening. And many of you have been part of earlier convenings over the last 2.5 years with Arena on new play development, as we were in our nomadic years, working out of Georgetown University, performing and producing over in Crystal City and downtown at the Lincoln Theater. Really, we were in 5 parts of the metropolitan area while the new center was being built. So we thank you for coming back. And Arena Stage is now under one big, huge, 450-foot soaring roof. For the first time in Arena's 60-year history, we're all in the same place. Education, everything, all our rehearsal halls. So welcome to the new arena. This is a new arena that celebrates the past, present, and future of American theater.
Larger than institutions that we've done more research on supporting their own artists rather than supporting that now where they thousands. What about that theater in that community? It's only validated when it goes on and has a life outside of that community. So I would just say, to wrap up or begin the discussion, that I think this blurring of the lines between the for-profit and not-for-profit sector is a very mixed situation. It's great for my form of business, the Broadway theater. It's provided a tremendous source of new work, new material, a place for us to do on Broadway. But I would submit that it hasn't been so great for a lot of the resident theaters. But there are real issues that are raised in terms of their mission, their identity, and their role in the community. Now, I'm not under any illusion because I'm not naive. I'm too old to be. I think the business of success is here to stay. I don't think we can roll back the clock to the 1960s.
Opposed to an alternative to it, that the prestige that comes from an organization for having affiliation with Broadway is high. Do you see that having a negative consequence on their ability to engage with their local communities?
Well, I've seen how theaters can actually build communities. I was in the North of the Rhine district in Cincinnati, which I've been going to Cincinnati all my life since I was a kid, and this was a district that nobody ever went to. And a theater started there, and then an art gallery, and then some artist housing attached to the art gallery. And we started to get some activity in the arts, and the whole neighborhood transformed, night and day. And now people go there for dates. The streets are lit and friendly at night, and it's a completely different neighborhood than it was before. And we see examples of this all across the country. And hopefully, a neighborhood that feels different from another neighborhood. I mean, I think that's one of the things we've learned out of the Richard, Florida effect. A lot of people. We're all part of one enterprise. We just file different tax returns. And I'm here to say, not so fast, or maybe bullshit. Let's go back and start with a little history. In 1968, this theater, the Arena Stage, transferred their production of The Great White Hope to Broadway. And we can get into later all that happened. I don't think it was a terribly happy experience for the Arena Stage. That was 1968. In 1985, actually it was 84, Michael David, I think is also here in the audience today. Michael and I did Big River in an enhancement deal at the La Jolla Playhouse in La Jolla, California, where we gave money to the La Jolla Playhouse to help with their production of Big River, which we then transferred, were intending to transfer to Broadway. Between those two dates, almost 20 years, you really had what became the burgeoning of the resident theater movement in the United States. the real development of it. Funded largely by the Ford Foundation, but also the Rockefeller Foundation and the NEA.
Neil Lowry, Ford Foundation, one comment that we gave at that conference, there's not necessarily a dichotomy between Broadway and art, but there is a dichotomy between comedy and art. And Bill Tapp, expressed, I think, a common sentiment, which is that there's a sense that the for-profits are really just going to be exploiting the nonprofits if they engage from these fields. And it was not clear to the nonprofit leaders why they would want to help strengthen Broadway. Is that an accurate statement?
Yes, I think it's all accurate.
Broadway had a lot of dark theaters, and it was starting to emerge at that time that a lot of the successful shows were going to be coming from the not-for-profit sector. So the commercial theater, this conference was sponsored by a commercial producer, Alex Cohen. And I think the for-profit sector was starting to look to the not-for-profit sector for help. And there were big, now remember, this is a long time ago, and there were big elements of the not-for-profit sector who, yes, we had not only no interest, but contempt for the commercial theater. Remember, the Living Theater was there. Judith Molina and Julian Beck were loud and proud there, and many others. Joe Cap was there. And so there really were two worlds coming together and clashing. And it was a very lively, dynamic conference. The one that we had in 2000, much more buttoned down and sedate.
Yeah, and
TCG made sure of it.
I think it actually was, I think cozy is the word that I heard from you to describe it. I'm going to read a couple of comments made at the 2000 conference. Peter Schneider, who I think at the time was with Disney, I don't know if he still is, said, "We sat here 25 years ago and argued about whether the commercial money would corrupt us, corrupt our missions, corrupt our artistic visions, and our excellence. I think the real crisis that is going to face us over the next 5 years is the reverse of that. The commercial producers owning and controlling the work and coming to the not-for-profits to have them produce it, to bring the enhancements